I am the brand ambassador for Lyre's non-alcoholic spirits coming from Orlando, Florida. I am working with the non-alcoholic spirits to change the way that you drink. This is not a joke. This is April Fool's, but I am coming to you live to your home as we can't get to our favorite bar or pub during these times. So we've started this Stay Spirited hashtag Stay Spirited campaign to come to you. We're going to be making 3 classic cocktails today. We're going to start with a daiquiri with our white cane spirit. We're going to do 1 1/2 ounce of the white cane. And I've got a little bit of ice already put in here in place. We're going to do a little bit of lime juice here. We've got fresh Florida lime juice, and we're going to add an actual full ounce of it. And just 1/2 ounce of the simple syrup. And we're just going to give this a little bit of a shake. And pour. This is a very refreshing summer cocktail, very light, easy to make, 3 ingredients. And we've got a lime wheel to add for a little bit of garnish. That one didn't want to work. The littlest clothespins ever. All right, and there we are. And just to give you a little bit of history on the daiquiri, it dates back actually the Spanish and American War. It was actually an American that came up with this. Oh, and my garnish came down, but that's okay, we'll fix that. So yeah. So cheers. Yum, it's so refreshing. You get notes of sugarcane, oranges, lemon, lots of citrus forward. Again, very light and refreshing for this summer. On to our next cocktail. We've got our Lyre's Dark Cane Spirit. And we're going to be making a take on the Dark and Stormy. I think that's trademarked, so we're not going to go with that name. We're going to go with our own. We're going to name that the Dark and Spicy. And so we're going to start with that. We're going to do 2 ounces of the Dark Cane Spirit. We're going to do a tad bit of bitters. A little splash of the fresh Florida lime juice, and 4 ounces of Fever Tree ginger beer. We're also going to garnish it with a lime. And add our little Lyre straw. And give it a little stir. My garnishes are not in the perfect form today. That's okay. All right, and so to give you a little more history, the Dark and Stormy actually started after World War I, and it was sailors who figured out that a Moscow Mule was to cover up, the ginger beer was to cover up the vodka taste. But they put this with a dark or spiced rum, and it worked really well, and that's hence how the Dark and Stormy came about. So here, cheers. This is our Dark and Spicy. It's so good. You get brown sugar, chocolate, oaky notes on the side, and a little bit of spice that comes straight from the Dark Cane. All right, and last but not least, our 3rd cocktail today. It is our American Malt Old Fashioned. Again, 1 1/2 ounce. We're just gonna build this on here. Got some nice ice cubes, little dashes of bitters. And I personally like to use the actual cherry syrup from the Filthy Black Cherries. Not only are they very healthy, it's not a lot of sugar, and so you don't even need to add that sugar component. This already does that for you. And then we just give this a little bit of a stir for elevation in the cold temperature, and maybe a little bit of dilution as well. And so we got our cherries in there, and then we also have a orange peel for decor. And more history, because I love it. That's my favorite part of all this, is supposedly the Old Fashioned was the first time it was ever printed was in the Chicago Tribune in 1880. And so to all my Chicago people, cheers. Oh my God, it's so good. That's like probably my favorite out of all of them. You get toasted coffee, caramel, vanilla, you know, just a lot of dark chocolate notes to that. And, you know, there's different variations on how to make an old fashioned, but that personally is my favorite go-to. So yeah, that's the end of our cocktail today, but you can join us every week, as I said before, at #StaySpirited. If you're interested in any of the Lyre's products, we also offer them on bevmo.com as well as lyres.co. And you can check out the website, see all the notes on it. We have a range of varieties, spirits that we're mimicking, and that's where the lyre bird comes from, just to give you a little bit more history. The lyre bird is an Australian bird that mimics sounds, and so what we've done is made you variants that mimic the brands you already know and love, just non-alcoholic. So again, not a joke, non-alcoholic spirits coming to your doorstep. So I hope you enjoyed today, and cheers, and stay well and healthy.